Wolf Outdoor Review here. Today I'm going to be going over a double review of the Waffle tops and bottoms by Polartec and the overalls by Polartec. Alright, let's get started. First of all, let's see if I'm in shot. We'll just do it like that. Not. Alright, hello. Alright, what I'm wearing right now is the Polartec Waffle top and bottoms. They're made by Polartec, of course. These are the second level of long underwear that the military uses. I would say that they're the most underrated underwear too, as these things are really warm. Really warm. And being a non-military member, these serve me well. So, adjust my lids, you can see. It's got these grids in it. And if you see here, it's got weird, it's like got these squares of fabric, so it makes it lighter overall. And these come in a top and a bottom. Mine are small long. Just for comparison, I'm 150 pounds and 6 foot, exactly. I wear size 30, 32 pants, so these fit me just fine. If anyone's that size, I recommend a small long. Originally, I didn't really know that there was a system. I bought clothes that were way too big, or too short, whatever. But this time, I haven't. So, I'm going to pause the camera, take these off, and show you what they're about. But I'll do one last look. Anyway, you've got a pouch for your, so you can go to the bathroom if you have to. Other than that, it's got thumb holes on the tops, so you can put your hands through it, keep warm. It's got a half zip, it zips down. Both of them have these. It has like a turtleneck almost. If you can get these under $40, they're worth it, definitely. I know the new ones can be worth that much, if not more. So I'll do a quick turn around. These somehow hold heat. I don't know the math behind it. I just know Polartec's a reputable company. And I have a bunch of their hats and stuff, so I'll do that in the next part of the video. After I review the underwear, I'm going to review the Polartec bib, or overalls, and the hat. Both of them. But first we're going to review this, because this is a two-part episode. Remember to like and subscribe if you find any of this useful. It definitely helps me out. I invested in a light, so kind of committed to YouTube now, I guess. So I'm going to pause the video real quick, take these off, put them down, and we'll go over more in depth, and I'll show you tags and stuff. So I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back, and I've taken them off and laid them down here, so we can get a good look at them. Okay? So that's just what we're going to do. Pick up my camera. Alright. First, they may not seem that special, because, how many different brands of long underwear are there out there that aren't military and hundreds, millions? I don't know. All I know is these, I've had them for 2 weeks, I think. A little less, a little more. And I've tested these in extreme cold. Just these, underneath like a North Face jacket. Even just the top alone is like my sweater kind of thing for the day. And these things are warm. Warm. If you see Polartec, buy it. Personally, if you aren't on a budget, you shouldn't care how much you're willing to, well, you should, but I'm just trying to sell the point. But if you see these for a good deal, snatch them. If you can find these for less than $20, buy them. I know there's a size calculator for military to civilian clothes out there somewhere. So definitely, if you find some in your size and they're cheap enough, buy them. I think I paid about $20-ish for both of these. 20, 25. That's shipped. Anyway, so let's go over the logistics. So it's got a half zip. This reinforces it. So that's nice. It's got I don't know what I want to call that. Just a normal flap for to urinate, and both of them have this cool square stuff. And these things are incredibly warm. I don't know how it works, like I said, some military science, but with all the lines, I swear you'd probably lose half the weight if you had done this full fleece. But these little lines add up with stuff that's not there. See, for every little line, that's material they didn't have to add, so it lightens these. I'm not sure the exact weight. I'll post them in the comments. But these things are very light, and they roll up small, very small. Anyway, just for your reference, if you buy them, sometimes they'll come used like this. Mine were practically new. I think someone might have tried them on, that's about it. Because I believe mine had a tag on here that had a barcode on both these. I cut it, because I'm keeping them, since I'm very... But my best rule of thumb is if they're stained, don't buy them. If you can buy them practically new, or better yet, new in bag, then buy them. I suggest you're willing to pay a little bit more for new in bag, because you know that there's no factors that could ruin them. Like, I'll show an example, because I have a set of new in bag, never mind, that'll be the next video. Anyway, here's what tag I would look for if you're going to buy some of these, and Polar Tech is a USA company, so you're not supporting the Chinese, or if that's something you don't agree with. There should be another tag somewhere, I believe. I saw some, when I looked them over, after I bought them, I saw like an area where there should have been a tag. Not sure where. Anyway, whatever. But right here, I don't know what that's called, pleated or hemmed? Yeah, hemmed. So, it's nice because it curls around so you don't have a jagged edge. As for this jagged edge, it's kind of actually comfortable. I mean, it's not as aggressive as the Nike underwear and long underwear, but it's definitely got this stuff in here so it'll keep them up. Overall, these are the warmest long underwear sets I own. I own multiple. I own Nike. I own Fruit of the Loom. I own Adidas. I own a bunch. And these by far take the cake for the warmest. And that's even with the heavyweight Nikes. I'd compare these pants alone to 2 pairs of light Nikes and 1 heavy. They're just that warm. I'm not kidding. If you can buy these, buy these. I know the military is completely getting rid of them and putting in their new coyote color, so you can get these pretty cheap. It's definitely worth the money and time of trying to buy these, especially if you live in a cold place like Montana, maybe Texas after the wind, or what, Canada, Washington, South Dakota, North Dakota, Illinois, anywhere cold, really, or Alaska, definitely worth. Even in states where you just get a few months of cold, just one of these sets is good, and you'll be good to go. Or Utah, some other. Anyway, the tag for this one, I don't remember where it is. I think it's down here. Yep, there it is. Same thing. Polar Tech, made in the USA. Polar Tech, made in the USA. And like I said, this is level 2. There's some silk weights that are level 1s. So if you can get some of those and these, you're set for God forbid, I don't know, 0-degree weather with additional, like, a Gore-Tex jacket. These are worth every penny, I'm telling you. I was skeptical at first. I mean, hell, I could go to Walmart and get a set of real tree for cheaper, maybe. Then I was like, that's a weird design, because I saw photos of people holding it like this, and I was like, what is that? Well, as you can see, that's like almost wool, but it's not. In the little crossing areas, that allows you to breathe, but also stay warm. And these little dots absorb sweat, too. So it keeps the sweat off you. You can run in these. They are great. They're great for athletes, campers, law enforcement, hunting, tactical people, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, venturing. Anything you can imagine outdoors, I recommend these. And there's with my channel, I try to not to promote everything because people might get confused. But if I had to use like a single life, like, I don't know, like a guarantee that for like every category of things, like Gore-Tex, sleeping bag, the best, in my opinion, there are over the whole entire category. I would put these at the top of the higher up-ish long underwear. I know I could get North Face, and those are expensive, but for the price and what you get, the hidden quirks and things, these are the top of their class, in my opinion. So, and like I said, you got thumb holes, so what's not to love about them? I'm going to continue to wear these. Right now it's spring, so even in the spring, we just had a snowstorm come through. And these saved me because I was wearing them because, I don't know, after I bought them 2 weeks ago, I've just kind of worn them ever since because they're so comfortable. So, like I said, I would definitely buy these. So I'm going to pause the video, set them up in like a human shape, and do one last look on them, and leave you to that. In my next video, because this is getting a little long, I'll do the Polar Tech bib / overall in the cap. So definitely watch out. But overall, Wolf Outdoor Review, I support Polar Tech and everything they're doing. I'm not endorsed or sponsored, but if Polar Tech would like to, that'd be great. But I will continue to support them and recommend them. And you can tell it's an honest review when someone supports a company that's not even sponsoring them. So, I think that if the military can use these, I can use these. Not to mention, I don't know about the ripability, but I ran through a thorn bush a few days ago with this on. A little pokies, but I don't know. I didn't get any major rips. I've looked these things over after I did it because I was scared I might have ripped them. No, I don't see anything. But don't take that with a grain of salt and don't intentionally run into thorn bushes or go to WWE SmackDown with them. So I'm going to pause the video, do an overview of them, and let you be on your way. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share your experiences if you know of anyone who has these. Like I said, I'm not even in the military, but I agree with these 100%. I mean, if I have to choose between coyote and sand, I like sand personally, so they're phasing this stuff out. Soon it'll be worthless. Just like all those ACU stuff. But these, they are somewhat camoed. If you live in Arizona, where it gets cold, these are like camo gold. But, yeah, so I'm going to pause the video real quick, set them up in a human shape. We'll go over them one last time. In 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're back. I set it up into a human shape. Like I said, these are second layer. There's a base layer that's more of like this. This is just a random shirt I have, but it's more of a thinner stuff. So this is for more extreme cold, but yet again, I think this could be first layer if you wanted it to. Anywhere from first to second. You don't necessarily need the full set, but like I said, I'm going to do a Pam very closely up the arm, down the leg, just in case you want to buy them. Alright, first of all, here's this without the glaring spotlight. So, as you can see through it, so it's definitely breathable. It's also very warm, so it's funny because you sweat but don't sweat in these things. Like what I'm filming in right now, it is hot. But at the same time, I wasn't sweating when I wore them. Well, I was, but I wouldn't take them off, you know. So that's definitely shows quality. So as you can see, go up the arm. It's got this thing here to cover the zipper. It goes down. That zips pretty much halfway down the thing, and that's to keep it. It's got this nylon piece to reinforce the whole zipper, and I don't know. So like you can hold it down here, like with your finger, and yank the zipper up and down. So also, I'm not sure if it's supposed to, but it's got an eyelet here, so you can put a piece of paracord if you want to rip this thing down and up. That's always an option. Oh, I forgot to say, these are the thumb holes. For me, I can fit pretty much 3 fingers through here. So if you have big thumbs, I think they're all the same size thumb hole, but they'll fit huge thumbs. Alright, moving down, you got a pouch here, great elastic waistband, and nothing really interesting at the legs except it curls back so you don't have a jagged edge that could cut you or snag on your boots or anything. So that's my review of the Polartec Waffle Top and Bottom Level 2 ECWCS. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Like this video, and like I said, comment. It means a lot. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.